Today is the first day of my psychiatry rotation as a F2 doctor. We're just doing induction today, and the interesting thing about this rotation is I'm actually doing it back in the same hospital where I finished my medical school placement. So it's kind of like Occupy the Psycho moment. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm Usman, one of the F1s.
One of the F1s. You're already getting used to NHS
terminology.
Yeah, one of the doctors.
Yeah.
How are you finding psych?
Psych is good. Much
Politically correct.
It's a big change from the regular hospital work.
Big change, yes, that's right.
A bit slower paced, more consultant led.
So our plan is we're going to use this 4 month to try to get the exam done.
Yeah.
What is it called? MRCP?
MRCS.
MRCS, yes. So we've just been doing lectures today, induction lectures,
Yeah.
and 2-hour lunch break. It's like a massive change from Gen Surge for sure for me. Yeah, nice. Also, I need to get married, man. And look at you. This guy is like, the lunch thing. I was just so jealous, but it's fine. I won't spoil too much. I sat down in the induction for this whole psychiatric block, and then this guy just walked in and sat down next to me, and I looked at him. I'm like, I've seen this face somewhere. Like I recognize this face, and then I was like, boom. My mind just realized. This is one of the biggest YouTubers there is in the genre that I'm doing as well. They want to keep it very low key, so I'm not gonna say who that is or whatever. But personally, I was so excited to finally see this person actually sitting next to me is crazy. And they also went through some of the content I posted and gave me some solid advice. So for that, I'm very, very grateful for. But yeah, that was a crazy experience. How was your day, buddy? This is my friend's hamster. And I don't know if it's a good idea for Luna to be around this hamster. I never really think that's the best idea we could come up with. But my friend thinks it's okay. So there you go. The friend is cooking, so I have no idea what the recipe is. Okay. So marinated the beef, looks amazing. Looks very good. Look at that. That looks amazing.
I'm glad you like it.
It's so good, man. I was a medical student in the same hospital. That used to be my everyday breakfast. I would get a coffee, I would get one of the maple pecan, and I would just rush through it, and then I would go to the ward or go to my placement or go to the lecture. So this is crazy. I'm eating the same breakfast 2 years later. The whole day has just been one long ward round. We saw 5 patients in the morning and 4 in the afternoon. And yeah, it's very, very in-depth. I saw some very interesting presentations from a clinician point of view, and see how the consultant was managing that situation, and also seeing how the consultant was managing her own emotions in front of quite aggressive patient was very interesting to see as well. Anyways, I'm gonna head home I'm glad that we finished early because it was like an 8-hour ward round, and the registrars were very kind and told me and the F1 that we can just leave. So that's good. I'm probably gonna go home, change, and need to go to the gym today again, and need to start doing some studying in the evening. So that's the plan. How was your day? Oh. Look how long this cat is. Oh wow. It's 10:45, so I'm gonna go to bed soon. I think I'm ending here today. I've done a bit of studying and just starting to do the question bank for the MRCS exam, which is a postgraduate surgical kind of diploma, if you like, in the UK, that you need to do during your core training. Now, I decided that I want to do surgery quite late, so there's a high chance that I probably won't be able to get into core training this year. So I've had some discussions with the consultants before. So if, let's say, I want to do an F3, which is like a gap year basically, as like a surgical SHO, then it's a good time to either way get that postgraduate exam done because it's a very difficult exam and you need to study loads in order to pass it. Only a third of the people who does it pass. So if you can pass the exam, basically, then it shows that you're committed to this as a career, and it shows that you have good solid surgical knowledge, and it basically makes you more competitive to apply for training next year, and also to apply for any kind of surgical job, even if it's not like a training job, like just a trust grade SHO job. If you have that exam, then it means a lot. So I'm kind of using this psychiatry rotation, where I've got a bit more time on my hands to study a little bit and see if I can get it done as soon as I can, like get the exam done. So I've already booked it for January now, so I've got around 5 months where I need to make a start on it. So I've done a bit of it. It's really, really difficult. I'm learning loads of stuff, and I didn't do much, only did like 40 minutes of studying today. But also there's so many things happening in my life this week and next week, because I'm also moving from my previous city, which is Reading, to the trust I'm working in now, which is Milton Keynes. So I'm doing a lot of moving during the weekend. I need to go back and pack everything, and yeah, just a lot of things are still settling into this new job. But yeah, it's not hard, nothing is hard. It's just you have to put a time in and study. And when I study, I like to scribe, I just write down whatever I'm learning. I don't even look at them like after the session. It's just that in the session, interestingly, I find myself having like two levels of focus. Like when you're doing a question and you get it right or get it wrong, and when you read explanation and you learn, that's like an intense level of focus. And then you got this like little gap between finishing one question and moving on to the next question, where you have like a lower level of focus. Now, this is the dangerous gap where the mind can sometimes easily just doze off or like just get distracted, because it takes a certain amount of activation energy to jump into a different question and like just raise that focus level back up. Now in that gap, what I've found that's very, very effective for studying is, because I've been scribbling and been writing little notes on my notepad, then my eyes would just drift and it would just like look at the things that I learned 5 or 10 minutes ago. And that's like a really useful little refresher as whilst I'm going through the session. So I'm always, either learning new things or I'm refreshing the things I just learned. And to be honest, if something is really difficult and something very new to me, I actually need to look at them quite frequently, within like a span of 45 minutes, let's say. I have to look at them 5, 6 times for it to really stick, well in my mind for a good amount of time, if that makes sense. I mean, I don't know if that would work for everyone, but that's just what I found works for me. Sorry, I'm yapping for so long, like it's been like a 5-minute yap. But anyways, I'm gonna end today, and tomorrow is Friday. See you tomorrow. Just finished my morning, going on my lunch. I think I'm getting used to like how to use the system. I did a few prescriptions this morning and just helped see a few patients, do some physical examinations. So in the afternoon, there were like a few things to chase. Nothing too intense, which is good. Yeah, this is like probably the 4th heat wave we've had this year in the UK, and just burning. I just don't know what to do about this. Like, I might have to actually move to somewhere cooler at this point. It's just way too hot, man. It's just way too hot.